them. Like, sure, they go right under RT-Tron or Splinter Twin, which is otherwise a very good deck and combo mirrors owing to its resilience and disruption. But like, what are you going to do against Pod? What does this deck do against a Kitchen Finks or Resolve Birthing Pod? It's just... That's why I think a deck like this is very good, because you get a lot of free wins against those. Okay, so Proc sucks against Click. Yeah, so we're going to want the extra land just to reduce variance, because we have such a good matchup already. A lot of our cards on our board are pretty poor against him, but this doesn't seem to matter at all. We have an O-Ring, I guess, Pethy, for a little more late-game resilience. Consider taking out the Wraths and playing Angels. It's just so bad against Bolt. O-Ring? I'm just trying to think of how we lose this here. So Grunt is good. This is beefy and annoying. Yeah, let's just add another Pethy. Anyway, okay, so I digress. We're at the final table bubble, like 7 people remaining, and or they get to the final table maybe, and the game switches because it's mixed game. It's like mixed 8 game of poker. So in addition to the garden variety no limit hold'em that every swinging dick on the West Coast is familiar with, or everybody, I guess, since the poker boom started a decade ago, only to die out in a fad owing to arcane gambling laws. God, I hope that doesn't happen to Magic cards. Though I guess we've been managing that risk pretty well by making it impossible to win, and just sort of pretending that the sort of wagering that takes place here doesn't exist, like priceless treasures, you know? So, yeah, that's what's going on. Guy is, so yeah, the games they play in 8 game are no limit hold'em, I think fixed limit hold'em as well. My worst game by a considerable margin. The 3 stud variants that East Coasters will be familiar with, Raz, stud 8 or better, and stud high. The 7 COD, as Tony Soprano says in his ancient TV show. And then you also play, I think, Pot Limit Omaha. You don't play Pot Limit Omaha 8 or better. This is the nuts. Like, we even have a Cavern for our Martyr. Yeah, what a fantastic hand. So blue-eye red delver with yeah, okay, sure. Cool. Really enjoying the Cavern. So if I win Brisk Heights. Oh, man. Okay, so do you want to go for it? You could draw a spell. Have turn... No, we'll just have a Bolt or something. We'll play Win Brisk Heights. Cavern on Murder. Nah, Brisk Heights. We look at Fetch now to play around Stifle, conceivably. I think we want Lingering Souls over Elspeth. Means maybe we shouldn't sideboard Elspeth then, but whatever. Anyway, so, yeah, the last game that they have, I think I've counted 7 at this point, is fixed limit deuce to 7 triple draw, which is it's a draw poker variant for all the laymen out there who somehow don't play poker when they play a card game that is infinitely harder simply because there's less money in it. Alright, yeah, it's funny. Just leaving that up. Okay, Cavern on Human. I don't think we play around Skullcrack. I could run a quick Google search, see if who's doing that sort of thing, but yeah, let's not play around Skullcrack. Oh, we might as well. Like, if he fetches end of turn here, then we'll just crack Martyr. I know that he probably doesn't have Skullcrack. Sure, and okay, so he has Path. Alright, let's keep this off to the side. So yeah, deuce to 7 triple draw is a very hard game, at least from my perspective. I can never win at it. It's a draw poker variant. You're dealt 5 cards. You have to make the worst hand possible, with the deuces being the lowest and straights counting. So it's called deuce to 7 triple draw because the best possible hand you can have is 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Anyway, that's not important for the purposes of the story. What is important is that the guy, our hero in the story, his name was Kirbinator or something. It was just a god-awful deuce to 7 player. Okay, I'm gonna crack the Martyr now. 3, 4, 5, just playing around Skullcrack because we can. We have that sort of luxury. And It would be mildly annoying if he had it, actually. Might even be able to deal with our blockers and tempo us out, conceivably. As much as it pains me to admit that possibility. So, yeah, the guy sucks at triple draw. The games are rotating in real time every 10 minutes, but the guys have a lot of time bank or extra time to do moves or to make their actions or whatever because it's a huge prestigious tournament. It's a $10,000 buy-in. It's like the Players' Championship, basically. It's a very small field, but still, pretty juicy. The difference between that and the Players' Championship, of course, is that you were able to not only were you able to watch and from the comfort of your home, and there was therefore a sizable rail, but also the players didn't have to fly out to Amsterdam and get terrible accommodations. Just so Ifro could whine about it. Didn't feature Ifro. I think it might have featured David Baker. But anyway, the guy sucks at deuce to 7 triple draw, so he just wastes his entire time bank on deuce to 7 and says he wants to make money for his backer, which makes perfect sense. Oh, wow, okay. Quite the board he has here. Good thing we gained 15. Excellent. Alright, so we're going to want to resolve Lingering Souls here for sure. Or are we? Yeah, he's the path for Sarah's Ascendant. Yeah. Good Ranger next turn when he's tapped out. Yeah, when he's tapped out, we definitely want to do this. So, yeah, it's one of the bummers is that we definitely have to shock ourselves here because of Cavern. Pay our 2 life. But, again, it's not important to be above 30. So he just stalls out the entire time. Everybody is yelling at him for his lack of sportsmanship. And so he says, online poker is just a video game. It doesn't matter. And they said, what about honor? Doesn't that matter? And he said, quite memorably, in my humble opinion, we're not samurai. And he ended up getting 2nd place in the tournament, playing his good games. So, similarly, there's no sportsmanship in Magic Online. Though everybody makes a big deal about the culture of honor and paper Magic, too. It's really doesn't exist all that much. Like the oldest school player that still plays competitively here on a regular basis again is a guy that attempts to so you double block the Geist, I think. Yeah, definitely double block the Geist. Make him use whatever he has. I'm not too concerned about the Angel token. Yeah, that seems good. Wow, he's not attacking with the Geist. Okay. We'll double block the Delver. Having a free basic is obviously really good in this spot. If indeed he only has Path, which I am assuming because... Huh. Yeah, okay. That's just fantastic for us. I don't even care at all. Leaving that up. Oh, I think he's probably going to click us. Nope, guess not. Okay, well, let's play an uncounterable Ranger. Good thing I have these terrible ideas. See, it's just like Legacy, where your deck can be consistent with Brainstorm and Ponder and all the cantrips in the world. You can always find what you need, but then you're pushing it out to an unreasonable extreme, or expecting that consistency by playing, let us say, 14 real lands. Okay, easy. Here, I think he has Path, so he's not going to be able to slay us down to low enough that the Martyr won't be able to... Yeah, this is the play. Okay, and then we have a nice blocker for him, too. Okay, and now F6 is working, too. Everything is going in our favor. I'm so happy right now. We Path the Ranger. Okay. And we'll grab... Plains might be right here. Yeah, let's grab Plains. In case of Blood Moon, too, Plains would be much better than Swamp. Though, a little choke for Black Mana. I don't want to just randomly lose. It's possible we should have just fetched for a basic with the Marsh Flats. Now that I think about it, there's a lot going on. Modern is difficult. It's not like Standard where you could conceivably play a perfect game. And what games can you play a perfect game in aside from terrible ones like chess or baseball? Very boring. Not a lot going on. So yeah, I don't think... I mean, there's a culture of honor, but the culture of honor in Magic is more often than not just hypocritical machismo, is it not? 9, 20. So you're going to gain 12 off the Martyr. Glorious. Oh my god, a Squadron Hawk. Okay. Yep, play the Windbrisk. We're going to play the Hawk first. Play around Mana Leak. And, yeah, Martyr here. I was down to 2 cards in hand right now. I am quite encouraged that his resources are so wonderfully depleted right now. I even misclicked on the White Breast Kites. I've got the Swamp under there. I'll just never be able to make black mana if he plays Blood Moon. And we run an Ascendant out there. Nah, no reason to. So he has to. Oh, he used his path. Run it into a counterspell. Yeah, who cares? Let's just play this. We could even play like a Jotun Grint or something. Wait, oh, I have to keep a mana open for Martyr. I guess Sudden Shock could get us. Conceivably. Yeah, anyway, it's honor and magic because there's not much else they're directing the motives. I guess people do have to scrounge about for their profits because it's so difficult to do so. It's the same reason that there are so many libertarians, which is just, it's a religion. It's just another word for small, pimply-faced teenager. At heart in Magic, but very few in poker, precisely because there's more money in poker. Similarly, Magic is more of a difficult sell. I'm gonna block the. Hold on, we can get a 41, right? Block the Angel token. Stay at 37 now. 33. It's the same thing. We take 6. Gain 21. Yeah. Gain a lot. Anyway, the whole culture of honor is, I find, to be rather hypocritical, and most of the time, like, I take being a fun opponent to play with in person pretty seriously. It's very important to me that everybody have a good time, but then when one suspects somebody of screwing somebody else or abusing somebody's confidence, and based on that, then things can get quite ugly in a hurry. This isn't the case of incompetent Canadian judges or what have you. Oh boy, another Martyr. Okie dokie. Sure, let's play a Martyr. Go to 56. Yeah, excellent stuff. So this is just OEZ spell stuttering. Okay, well, ZP. That's not going to work out for him. And it's going to count 0 fairies. Anyway, this game is pretty representative of how this. Oh yeah, okay. Nope, got it. Forgot Mutavault could do that. That's a pretty good card. Sure. Well done, sir. Right. Better guys, I guess. And B for 2. Anyway, it's like everybody, when they suspect that you possibly screw them over in one way or the other, then you can't possibly prove them wrong. Sort of like how narcissists or teen girls or, again, libertarians will just assume everybody is completely